Hi, welcome to the Dandy Show. This is our special guest, Adam. He's my BF.
That means
That's
boyfriend, for anyone
because
who's...
I'm the other BF.
He's the BFF. He's the BF.
Don't get that confused. We are not a thing. That is a thing because you just saw PDA.
We'll be none of those.
None of
There
this.
will be none of that.
None of that.
That's what You're the special guest. You speak when spoken to.
Okay, so today we are reviewing the third episode of second season of Gossip Girl.
It was so good. However,
Only we missed half of it.
we were unable to watch it in its
They didn't
entirety.
even watch it.
We were unable to watch it in its entirety because of my sister's little shindig.
It's
There
her
was loud.
It's her birthday. Happy
Nice.
birthday, Nico! Woo! Happy birthday. You get the point.
Okay.
14.
Shh.
She's
I don't
14.
want crazy people on the internet knowing that.
Yeah, there's like pedophiles who like 14-year-olds. She's not 14, she's 41.
Yeah, she's
We're
actually
dyslexic.
41. She's actually my mom, but everybody says she's my sister
Because she looks that young. Plastic surgery does wonders.
It really does. So, anyways, back to the story.
Yeah.
So we weren't able to watch it from like beginning to end just because there was so much noise. And we tried. Like we sat there when we physically watched it. We just had no
but
idea
that
what they were
even
saying.
Cake that distracted
And
us.
that was the first time watching
That was
it.
good.
With like a cold stone.
It was like ice cream cake.
It was Cold Stone?
It was like half ice cream, half
I didn't even
cake.
know that.
Yeah.
That's
but
why it was
I mean,
cold.
it wasn't worth the money.
Okay, anyway. So, the beginning of the episode, there is Dan Humphrey and Serena Vanderwoodson. And they're talking and they're being cute. And then there's three random chicks right here who come up and start talking to them.
Why would you take Serena back? I don't understand. We've been all about this breakup all over Gossip Girl.
And they're like, well, what the heck? Get out of our lives. And then they're like, oh, we need to talk. So they go and talk. Short version.
I like it. Okay. So then,
Dun, dun, dun.
where should we go?
Dun, dun, dun.
Chuck flies in some Asian Chuck. Flies in some Asian chick.
skinny.
Yeah. She's Asian and they're all
Really
like,
good.
It's Konnichiwa from Japan.
she's Japanese. It was really awkward and really random.
Ding, 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 ding.
And then Blair
Sorry.
and the Lord, they still got their thing going on.
Yeah, they do. And Blair's having a party that evening. in case
Yes,
you were
this
wondering.
evening, like tonight, after this episode. Actually, it's before we're
So
revealing
Vanessa
it.
and Nate are hitting it off again, and they're all like BFF, and they're like, "Ooh, let's talk, let's chit chat." Then the Duchess comes in and it starts talking to them, and it's all kind of awkward and kind of nasty. Well, in the end, all three of them are going to Blair's party. Trouble much? Okay, let's go.
And then,
If you hear a really loud, piercing bark, it's her dog.
it's Jacob.
Don't be
I love my
afraid.
dog. Shh.
No one's attacking you.
Okay. Okay. So at the party, that's Blair's party, Chuck tries to seduce Blair, and she's all like, "Hey, if you interest me," I'm like, "No, you disgusting pig." So
Because there's a massive power outage.
it
in
looks
New
like
York
this.
City. And where?
It's black.
Except for candlelight.
Yeah.
So now they're all. "Ooh,
They're all
yeah,
like
let's
having
kiss."
fun in a
Like-
room, and
And
someone
the
walks
Lord
in.
walks in as soon as the lights come on.
Yeah.
Lord's like,
Oh,
what?
he's right here.
This is my neighbor Andrew.
Hey,
Say
what's
hi.
up?
Okay?
This is Jeremy, and he's awesome.
Jeremy,
Sorry.
get in the frame really quick so they can see your face. That's
Okay, cool.
Jeremy,
All right.
right there.
He plays baseball. You should play baseball.
Okay.
Special guest.
So, now we're doing this is the Dandy Show.
The Dandy
You should
Show. This is
subscribe.
episode 2.
Okay.
Watch it
Okay.
on YouTube.
So she's all like, he put on an accent. I thought it was you. Oh my gosh. He was like, yeah, okay.
And Chuck-
Bam. I'm
yeah.
gonna punch you in the
Yeah.
face. I'm gonna run off down the staircase. No, don't go. So now they're on the staircase and they're all talking. And she's like, well, I do want you. And he's like, I thought you wanted me, but you just want the title, and I want you. And
Great
she's like,
accent.
then show me. There's
So
a
they
kiss.
kiss, and everyone sees.
And everyone's like,
So I guess they're back together.
so they're kind of, I don't know what's going on there.
Serena and Dan, during the blackout, they get stuck in
Stuck
an
in an
elevator.
elevator.
How cliche, right?
Bum,
So they're talking, they're trying to figure out all their problems, and in the end, it doesn't work out. So this is their breakup scene. It's like, I still love you. I still love you too. Goodbye.
Elevator door closes.
It's very cliche.
I
It
love
happens in
you.
every movie.
And then
And that's
Vanessa,
okay.
who breaks up
Because
with
we all love
Dan
movies.
because of the Duchess, she goes and
Jake's
she's
running
talking
wild.
to Dan after.
And Dan's all being like a best friend, and it's really gross because I don't really like Vanessa. I won't even lie to you. So the Duchess,
I don't like Chuck. Sorry.
Chuck is
I'm
amazing.
new to this. So.
the Duchess tells Nate, if you break up with me, I will go to the FBI and tell them all about your dad, which we all know is bad.
Because he's a drug dealer.
Yeah, and he's got the FBI after him. Okay, so Nate's all like, oh my gosh, I have to break up with Vanessa.
So the CW told us that next week they start school again, and that Dan starts talking to some
Oh,
new
we didn't talk
redheaded
about Jenny.
chick. Oh, Jenny, she's going on professional, and she makes it up,
Yeah.
and she's talking to Eleanor Waldorf, her own designing
And she makes
company.
this, but she makes alterations for this dress, and she didn't talk to anybody, not her boss. And her boss was like, "You made changes," and then Miss Waldorf was like, "You made changes."
Yeah, they're pretty because it looks like a pilgrim at a funeral. That's what she said. But that was before the changes.
John's giving thumbs up.
Okay, so that's our review of the first episode. Tune in next week. Oh wait, no, there's a part 2. Watch
Watch
it.
the part 2.
Watch the part 2.
And tune in next time. We'll see you
Yeah,
then.
we'll see you.
Bye.
Wait, now let it play a little bit because it cuts us off. Cut.